Hi everyone, welcome to the final round. I'm on 3 out of 4 now and on board 2 now, back where I belong. In the dream world, that is. Scores, board 1 showdown, one player had 4 out of 4, the other had 3.5. And under the board below, I think me and my opponent were on people on 3. So basically I need to win this game and I get quite some decent cash hopefully. I had a double white. I was playing Paul Rowan, who didn't have an ECF. He's put down his 155, which is probably about right. He got 2 out of 5 and under 180. So it's about 150 odd strength, 160. I played E4 again. After C5, Knight F3, E6. After thinking of my game against Lovar, I decided, even I should have won that game, that game just that horrible at the end, that I'll just play Open Sicilian and take on the E6 stuff and got time off. But now I was already out of book because I thought, can you play Nxd B5 in this position? But I don't think it's any good because it's just going to get the tempo back and force my knight to a bad square. So played Bishop E3, A6. I started getting really paranoid about Bishop B4, so I played A3, a very passive move, getting thrown away on my advantage. I was already very uncomfortable at this point. Now he's attacking H2, so I felt forced to play G3. Now he plays B5, F4. Knight takes D4, Bishop takes D4, Bishop C5. So now if I take, I can't castle. So I played Bishop E2, defended the bishop and my queen. It's quite a good move because I'm going to play Bishop F3 next. So after Bishop B7, Bishop F3 is played, protecting this pawn. D6. So black's got a nice comfortable time and off shaving England position. I castled. Rook came to D8. I played King H1. So now he took because the pin is gone and played Queen C5. I played Rook A D1 because I wanted him to take me. I guess maybe some pressure against D6. He did take me. I thought now I'm starting to get a better position. He plays King E7 and I thought now if I can stop him playing D5 I'll have a really good position. And of course he needs to win as well, so any attempts by him to win will prove probably fatal. Rook F D1, natural moves, Rook D7. I played G4, just getting more space on the king's side. Rook came to C8. King G2, making the king more active. Rook C5, showing things up along the 4th rank. But now I played a really good move actually. I played G5, booting his knight back to a bad square. And then I played E5. Interesting. Maybe too many pawn moves. I have to see a few moves ahead for this move actually. Well, of course after the natural, Bishop takes F3, King takes F3, D5. In this position I only have one move, or worse. Say if his black's move in this position, he plays G6, Knight G7, Knight F5, I'm going to be worse because I have a real strong knight. And my rooks will be ineffective. So I have to play F5, which of course works because it undermines D5. Everything else I'm positional lost. So if he tries his G6 stuff now, I play F6 check, kicking his knight off that square, and now I've got after King F8. I can now maybe play H4, H5 and try and break open his king's side and if I get Rook to H8 it's going to be checkmate. So that's quite dangerous. So he took me, which I'm not sure is particularly great. But I have to take it with the knight, because otherwise pawn becomes weak. So knight takes, king back. Now I'm C3 and I'm better in this position. I put knight C7, so I took it off. But it stands a lot more drawish now. So can I sneak another win? I mean I'm a bit better because he's got doubled F pawns, but I should be drawing this. King E7, King F4, G6, Rook D6, A5, Rook 1 D3, and after A4 I played a move which he thought was a blunder, but I think it's brilliant. I played Rook H3. Now he can't protect H7, but it's not as simple as that, because his last few moves have fixed my queen side. After Rook C4 check, I played Rook D4, which is actually not a great move either. Just use the king. Rook D7, but King E3, now it takes, and Rook C2. So it looks like black's going to be faster. But I do have 2 central passed pawns. But I played the move order a bit wrong actually. I should have played d5 first. Rook takes b2. Then I take an h7. And now I'm threatening e6. So if he tries b4, I think I could play e6. But actually this just leads to a draw. If he plays king d6, that is. If d7, then the rook comes back and wins for black because I can't stop the a pawn. So I have to play check. Then e7. So if rook d8, I can play rook b8. I can play rook d8 and win. But now I can't avoid the perpetual. Because then if I play that, then he queens and he's on my king. Or actually this is stronger. That wins for black. So that's actually a drawing line. But I played rook takes h7. He played rook takes b2. I played d5. This is really sharp now, this position. Then he played king f8, which absolutely shot me. I thought it was a blunder. I thought he had to just get on with it. I thought I could play check. King d4. If his rook takes a3, I think e6 is a bit stronger this time. Looks winning to me. So I think you have to play b4. It's much faster. Takes. e6, a3. Just to draw again. King f8. d6 should be winning. He played check. King d4. Now he played king g8, which just loses on the spot. So he's played d7. It's a very surprising blunder. And now he can't stop me from queening. Because if he tries to skewer me, I'm queening with check. King takes h7 is the best, but I queened. He took, but he's forked his queen and pawn. I played e6 because I'm going to queen with checkmate and he can't stop me, so he resigned. And after that really bad start, where it looks like I was going to be on a 1 out of 3 after the first 3 games, the last 3 wins, albeit very lucky wins, have propelled me into 2nd place. And a check for £120, which meant more tournaments, so I'll be doing videos on them soon. So final score 4 out of 5, performance of about 180. Please leave any comments and thoughts. Thanks very much.